point.
Going live.
Should I Instagram live it real
YouTube says you're live.
There's no music for me?
Huh?
Music.
You want music? I mean, fine. I'll give you some music.
That's not the music I want. I thought you were doing the show.
You're right. Maybe I'm not doing the show.
Ah, yes.
Maybe I don't have that music.
How do you not have that music?
We'll have to wait until next week to do that gag.
Okay, well, fine.
Right, so, anyway, let's go ahead and start the show properly like this. With music.
Okay.
Little delayed.
Yeah. And welcome to Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that reviews all things movies, music, instrumentation, Pringles, drinks, maybe your mom. Who knows? But I am the man they know as Z, and as always, I am joined by the precociously bearded, getting ever longer and ever fiercer, the beard man without fear man, Scott Keebler.
Hello, Ork Universe. You're right, I should have been prepped and taking pictures of the beard as it keeps growing longer and longer and longer, but I didn't do that, so opportunity lost.
Just mighty.
Because there's no way in hell I'm going to ever shave it again. So I did not like it. I do not like it. The beard will stay forever and ever and ever. For those of you that are listening, you are listening to Wandering Lies. I said it right that time. Wandering as in lost.
Pronounced
wandering. Wandering Lies.
Wandering Flies is what you're saying?
Yes, Wandering Flies, but this is Wandering Lies. You can check out their...
Meandering Pies is what you said.
You can check out their... website, wanderinglies.com, or you can go to scoutwillkillyou.com, and there'll be some links to go over there. Check out their Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff as well. We'll hear more from them later.
Will we now? And then there is the ever precociously nip-slipping Noob-Noob.
Yeah, I like nipples!
Looks like your nip is about to slip right out.
Slipped right out.
Oh my god, we have to censor this show.
Dude, how low is... Dude, your V reaches your belly button.
Oh, it really does.
That is insane. Look at that. That is disgusting.
Luscious V-fro going down from my chest right to my balls.
Do you own a shirt that fits properly?
Yeah, it fits properly when you take it off.
And you know the worst part is there's buttons on that.
So unfortunate.
That he doesn't use, so he can show off.
It's just like a little peek.
That pubic hair on his chest.
Oh my god.
God.
Speaking of Noob-Noob, we have a Noob-Noob situation we have to take care of.
We what now?
It's come to our attention from our adoring public that we need to make some changes with the Noob-Noob. We'd like to encourage some enlightenment from
homosexual activity.
There's some activities that are questionable, to say the least.
Very questionable,
like swallowing.
So, I mean, what we're hoping to do, we're going to work.
Giving those examples out right there as we're talking about it.
We're going to work a little bit on some conversion therapy here for Noob-Noob. We're going to pray the Noob-Noob away.
Is there going to be nipple clamps?
I don't know about that, but my friends, today we need to pray. We need to pray. Hallelujah! We need to pray to 8-pound, 6-ounce newborn infant Jesus.
Are you Martin Luther King right now?
Don't even know a word yet.
Praise Jesus.
Please, baby infant Jesus, in all your wisdom, please give Noob-Noob the forethought and wisdom to stop inserting things into his rectum, such as plungers and small animals and even pineapples. Please, Jesus. Please. Jesus, we implore you, please. Pray that Noob-Noob away. Hallelujah. Amen. I don't know. I don't know that baby Jesus is working.
I don't think it works.
Jesus was the one who touched me first, so...
Well, what if we try... How about an older god? Let's go with Zeus, god of gods. Oh, powerful Zeus!
What's going on?
We beseech thee!
Okay.
Can we pray the Noob-Noob away?
I don't think you pray to Zeus.
Zeus, God of gods,
That's not how this works.
Lord of lightning,
I don't have my thunder
the
sounding.
mighty eagle god, please, Zeus,
I can't help you.
strike down the Noob-Noob. Please take it away from him.
We can't.
Take his unpure thoughts away.
Z.
Oh my God.
It's Zeus.
It's not gonna work.
I can't help you, dude.
Oh, Zeus.
Seriously,
Yes, Susie.
there's no way.
Oh, Susie
All right.
Q.
So
Too
let's
much.
try
Oh, it's
one
like
more.
a-
Let's pray the Noob-Noob away.
Can we pray to Hitler this
Can
time?
we? No, we're gonna pray to Shai Hulud,
Shia LaBeouf?
baker of the spice melange.
Who is that? Is that a terrorist?
The giant sandworms of the planet Arrakis.
I do not
the
condone
deserts
praying
of
to ISIS.
Dune. Almighty
praying to
Shai
ISIS.
Hulud, maker of the spice melange. Please take the Noob-Noob away. Make him straight as an arrow.
Is that the man?
Please.
Is that the god that created the coronavirus?
So there's just no god powerful enough to pray the Noob-Noob away.
It's like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
And you just feel normal now?
And it is just fully
like a
erect,
regular human being?
but soft at
Look,
the same
Shai
time.
Hulud.
Shai Hulud.
What?
Wait a
is
second.
That is Shai Hulud.
That
Oh
is-
my God.
That is not Shai Hulud.
That's
I-
not Shai Hulud?
That
would
is the
so
sandworm from Beetlejuice.
I would mouth rape that.
Is this
we
the
are,
wrong, the
we are
wrong one?
confused.
Oh.
Oh boy.
right.
Scott is confused sexually.
Oh jeez. Well, so much for that. Looks
well.
like we're
Okay.
stuck with the queerest of the queer, Noob-Noob.
Wow.
Yep.
I am LGBTQ plus.
Looks like
Pineapple.
Conversion therapy does not work. I mean,
It
it's
does
something
not
we already
work.
knew. Not only
Conversion-
is that, but it's also dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Extremely
Do not
dangerous.
try this at home, folks.
It doesn't work.
What
It
happened?
It's
doesn't
archaic.
work. It's archaic.
It's stupid.
silly. So anyway, what is on today's docket there, Noob-Noob?
Apparently, my gay thoughts.
No,
So
those need to disappear.
we have some breaking news, comic book news, so that's fun. There's going to be some fancy Jim Carrey interviews because he's a crazy motherfucker. A new show on well, not a new show. A new season is dropping on Netflix of a very popular show. Batsuits and Batmans.
I think we actually have a listener that has a good idea there.
Oh,
What's the idea?
I don't know.
I say Noob
can't read anymore.
Noob can borrow my nipple clamps if you want to do it live.
That's hot. Anyway, so we can meet on Tinder to that person, and maybe we'll drive into my asshole.
No.
Iron Mask can't be real. I don't know what Iron Mask is. Is that something my father wore while he fucked me?
I hope
KFC
not.
themed Crocs. I love me some chicken. So do other people. Face tattoos are hot. When
Our prayers did not work at all.
Not even close.
Our prayers were not.
No.
I actually think we had the reverse effect.
the face tattoos gives me something to aim for. HBO Max, is that worth it? Do I have enough friends to buy HBO Max? I'm not
No.
sure. Is Will Ferrell lost in my Switzer pussy? Florida town is shut down from an orgy of snakes. Is that a penis euphemism? I don't know. I'll find out when I Google that
I'm so
later.
glad we're live. How
Affleck-
you just turn this? Can't you just tell us what the news is and what we're doing?
Yeah, half the show is going to be you making the same stupid penis joke over and over and over. And
Batfleck
It makes no sense.
flexed himself into rehab. And,
he though?
No, he didn't. He's looking cute. Bojack is a review we're gonna do. Medical Police. I didn't know that existed. I went on Fantasy Island and sucked on some Sonic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Whatever you say
Sure.
there, Chief.
Yep.
So. News. Yeah, by the way, we are live on YouTube. We're going to start trying to do this, it seems like, on Friday nights, Eastern Standard Time.
that Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or
Yeah.
Thursday or Friday.
Whenever. I do want to ask, Scott, how come your laptop is plugged in and it's going down in energy? I feel like we had this problem last time. Do not touch those cables, you bastard.
We lost Yoda last time.
Oh, do
I'm
not do
less
that.
concerned about this time. No, I mean we are plugged in, so
Okay,
Yes.
well,
we're using a lot of stuff. We've
Noob-Noob is
got
plugged in as well, so
I-
let's pray. We'll pray for the
I
best.
do have a lot
let's
of
see,
plugs.
two cameras, secondary
Nobody
monitor,
cares.
input,
Nobody
output.
cares.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Why don't we move on to our first first news story.
All right, what is it?
Yeah, it's Jim Carrey. I don't know about you.
Something about Jim Carrey?
The first.
Something about Jim Carrey.
Earlier when I said, what's the first
there's
news
breaking
story?
news. Never mind. There is breaking news. I already forgot about it. It's that breaking that I have forgotten. Dan DiDictio.
Breaking news.
no,
breaking
Dan
news. This is
DiDio.
breaking news.
Dan
Breaking news.
DiDio. Yes.
He is the co-publisher of DC Comics.
Yes, he is. Well, not anymore.
No.
He is out.
About an hour or two ago, they
Wow.
broke the news that he was out as publisher.
He is bald.
He also kind of looks like an everyday guy.
He looks like Vin Diesel just kept eating and grew a goatee.
Sure.
He looks better than Vin Diesel, actually.
Does he though?
He does.
looks like a
He's
handsome,
a more
handsome
handsome
man.
man than Vin Diesel. That's for sure.
And he was co-publisher since 2010 with Jim Lee. So we'll see where DC Comics go. I know we're like mildly interested in comics. I used to be a pretty big collector back in the day.
Yeah. He
But,
was one of the main people behind the New 52 DC launch.
That is true.
Yeah.
He is the man behind the New 52, where they just threw everything against the wall and repainted their characters. So
I do not know why they let him go. This is too much reading.
it's way too much reading. No one knows. They don't know.
Jim Lee is now the sole publisher in DC, though.
I do know that I think they lost like 10% year over year.
I mean, is this a big problem for DC? We already know like the movie franchise, the TV shows, and all that are all crap, and they keep screwing up and firing people and everything else. Is this firing like along those lines of the big issues in DC?
I think that as far as like the bigger issue to me is the content generation. Like Civil Wars, it's not like they're just pulling stuff from the 60s and making it again. So they need new content. They need good stories from their people, like doing Superman and Batman and all those things. And apparently it's just not resonating with the readers. So hopefully they can do something a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where they go. I do like Jim Lee. He's a great artist. I don't know about his publisher, but next. We broke it.
So now it's Jim Carrey.
Now it's Jim Carrey, not the publisher of DC Comics.
Jim Carrey,
the star of
the
said
number
Sonic.
23. No, not he was. Oh, he was in Sonic.
Yeah, I'm
Wow,
pretty sure
that's
he was in
weird.
Sonic. Didn't you? Isn't that he's doing his publicity tour and Jim Carrey got into some trouble, it seems. But
Did he?
I don't know that I agree with said criticisms of him.
Here's the clip that's in question.
The offending clip?
It's an interview with ET Canada. Sorry, that was the second one. The first one, the questionable one, is with Heat Magazine's
Heat.
Charlotte Long. Let's go ahead and listen and watch.
Tossing some
And in
heat.
the film, Sonic has a bucket list. And I was
Yes.
wondering, after all you've done in your career and in your life, is there anything still left on your bucket list?
Just you. That's it. It's all done now.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to say to that.
Oh my God. Just open your
Just
mouth.
own it.
Okay, I'm owning it now.
That is fucking great.
So that was the one, but I mean, here's the thing you have to remember.
It's taken out of context.
It's completely taken out of context.
And he's insane.
Here's another interview. This one is with ET Canada's Sangeeta Patel, and we'll go ahead and bring
Spicy.
that one up. And I should have hit play first, but shut up.
He kind of has a metaphor of Sonic trying to live everything off the bucket list. What's
Yeah.
on your bucket list?
My bucket list, I would like to explode into a ball of light. That's one thing. Until then, I just want to be a tree full of mangoes,
I like that. Mangoes are sweet.
and they're the gift of the gods. To me, it says the universe is abundant. It's always trying to give you gifts.
What the fuck?
So just think about that. The man has probably been asked the same damn question about bucket
Over
lists
and over and over
50
again.
times in front of that same screen.
So you can hear it. She asked the same question as the other anchor.
Almost the exact
what's on your
question.
bucket list? The one thing about Jim Carrey is he's always trying to do something fun. He's always
Give
trying
you
to give
something
somebody
weird.
something unique. He's always trying to do a different answer, something weird, something to make you, ask. But he's not, doing like a, he's not saying, you are on my bucket list, doing you as my
I
bucket
don't
list.
think he like if you consider it and you compare the two back to back, you're like, yeah, that sounds a little weird. Like, but she didn't say is there anything left to do on your bucket? Like, he didn't say he was going to do her.
Oh, he said it with his eyes.
I think he was saying that his this interview was part of his bucket list.
No, he's just talking. He's talking
He's
just
talking
about
out of
this
his
moment.
ass.
This moment right now
Is on my
living
bucket
in
list.
this moment. And I'll be honest with you, if I was gonna choose between one or either of them, it would definitely be the second one anyway.
Ew.
Because I mean,
What?
Racist.
The one you're gonna beat?
no, if there was something to go on my
You're
bucket
gonna
list,
beat-
it would not be her.
You're not gonna beat
It would
her?
not-
Because she's
it would
white,
not
you
be-
only
it would not
beat
absolutely
Indian women.
not be her. The other girl, and I'm
You would
trying to
beat
bring
the other one?
Because she's from another country and you hate that. is what
Are
you're
they
saying,
all from
Scott.
Canada or no? Only the one girl.
No, the one girl was Canadian. This one here, the Charlotte Long.
Uh-huh.
She was.
You should probably
somewhere
stop talking
else.
while you're ahead.
So you hate immigrants, Scott.
So why don't we just move on to the next story?
Okay.
Before Scott gets in trouble.
So before Scott beats an immigrant woman, Castlevania is announcing another season, and it's coming out March 5th. That's right around the corner. That's
we're
exciting.
giving people some heads up.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Castlevania. They're not very dense. It's not very. There's only 3 or 6 episodes per.
I do not
You
know.
did
I
not
never
watch
watched
any of it.
Of
Nope.
what, the cartoon?
I
Yes.
played the games once.
So why not watch
One time.
Castlevania?
All I'm
season
saying
3?
is that's on my bucket list.
Did you look on the?
That's on my bucket list. The other one is not on my bucket list. We're looking at her the blonde. That's on my bucket list. That's the second interview.
Stop talking about what you're going to drop in.
You want to beat her because she's not wearing your favorite color.
I don't
dress.
know why you
Gotcha.
keep saying beat. I'm saying if there was something on my bucket list, it would be her, to take her home. The
To
same
beat
way,
her.
the same way Jeremy Roenick
To
got
beat her.
The same way Jeremy Roenick got fired for saying he would do his
Scott, stop
Co-anchor?
defending that you want to beat women. We all know this.
You
It's
have
okay.
to remember
It's
you have
really-
a dungeon.
It's
at
really
your
it's really
place.
the same jokes
Your lady
over
friend
and over
is
and
probably
over again.
so fucking bruised and just crying every time.
So what?
Well, I mean, she does have to go home to me, so that's good reason to cry.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
So season 3 comes out March 5th,
Yeah.
2020. Sounds like I think it's 10 episodes, so we'll be watching that.
It's the first season was 6 episodes. The second season was 10-ish.
Was it 10? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the first season was more of like a test run.
I swear I thought it was 3, but
It was like 3 or 6. It was not-
Castlevania adds 10 new characters to season 3. That's rambunctious.
that seems like
That's-
too many.
That's very rambunctious. Did the games
Well-
even have that many characters?
I don't know. Probably. There's a lot of games. Aren't there like 500 Castlevania games?
I mean, there is.
Okay.
through the years.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
let's go on to the next story.
Oh, Jason Isaacs is in here. I like
Yeah,
him.
he's the judge.
Yeah. You could read. I'm proud of you.
Tasty.
I-
So what's the next
Oh,
story?
the next story. Jesus. The Batsuit. The Batfleck. Not the Batfleck.
Not the Batfleck
The
suit.
new Batman. The Pat Bat.
There's
Pat
been
Bat?
Pat Bat. That's a good nickname.
Pat
Pat
Bat.
Bat. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to call him the Pat Bat.
Robbert Pattison has been sighted in the Batsuit, and it looks like Daredevil.
It does. You know what else is fascinating? Did you watch the stuntman spill the bike? Did you see that?
I saw him riding the
Was
bike.
that in the new one or was that the original one?
No, that's the new. There was footage leaked, I guess today.
Yeah, it was
today is
He's in like a cemetery driving a
the
motorcycle.
Batbike.
Yeah.
And yeah, there it is. That's a fine image, but apparently the stuntman dumps that bike. Where's his cape?
There's no cape. There's gun gauntlets on his hands.
Or
like
like
Black
arrow
Widow.
gauntlets.
Yeah.
And he looks kind of like Daredevil with armor, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm feeling? There's
It's-
little stumpy ears too.
Just
a-
like Daredevil.
Looks a little like the Adam West suit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, with armor on it, but
Yeah. I mean,
the
hopefully.
face of the cowl.
I mean, hopefully that's like his armor suit, not the back suit they decide to use for the rest of the movie.
I think it looks cool,
What
right?
kind of Batman is this anyway? Is this like more towards the
Year
director or the detective Batman and
Yeah.
less the
We're
tech
not
Batman?
sure.
They said it's going to be a detective movie.
Yeah, we're hearing it's based off of year 1, so we'll see what that kind of ends up as. Year 1 Batman. So, I don't know.
So wait, hold
We'll
on.
see.
Technically, he doesn't look like Daredevil. Daredevil looks like Adam West Batman.
No. Really?
No, I wouldn't
don't
say
think
that
so.
because I mean, you're talking about comics or TV shows.
Adam West Batman is not a comic.
It was just the TV show.
That was the TV
But if
show.
you're
Yeah.
talking about, comic books, no, none of them did. They
None of
didn't
them
look,
looked
they didn't
like the
look
comic
like
book?
the other one.
I would say the Tim Burton Batman looked like the comic book on some level.
Yeah,
He had the real, the big cloak that kind of, swooped in.
yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it looks good. I'm hopeful.
Sorta.
I like that director. He did a pretty good job with Planet of the Apes.
I'm Batman.
Oh, that's right. He's Tiny Batman.
He's Sparkle
It is
Man.
funny because his stunt man looks a lot bigger than him.
This is the story of me going against the greatest villains in Gotham, including my arch nemesis, Carnival Ride.
What?
Because he
Oh,
can't
'cause
get
he's too
onto the
tiny.
rides because he's too tiny.
Oh, Scott
Yeah, we have to
made it
explain
funny.
those jokes for you.
I'm Batman.
Scott
All
made
right,
it
so we go to the
funny.
next. Let's go to the next story. Tiny Batman we're done with Tiny Batman.
I just want to see a trailer.
They did a screen test, and that's all you're going to get, just like they did with Joker, until they start releasing trailers. So get used to it.
Disappointed.
Get used to it.
Okay.
You were used
Oh,
to disappointment.
I
so.
really, yeah. Well, I'm used to.
You are used to spacing
Mouth
out. What's
stuff.
the next story, dummy?
Oh my God. Oh, this is me. Oh, this is my story. So I met someone on Tinder, and then I did mouth stuff with them, and then I robbed a bank. So that's how that went.
That was an eventful afternoon.
It
Was it
really
Tinder?
was.
I think it was Tinder.
So apparently Tinder is not just for the butt sex.
It's also for
That's a different app you're thinking about, dude.
getting
Robbing a bank on
Getting
the first
getaway
date.
drivers.
And forced her. Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, Scott loves forcing.
I thought you liked forcing.
Well, they met on a dating app. Then he robbed a bank on their first date and forced her to be a getaway driver. So that's fun. Ooh,
Massachusetts woman.
Yeah, Massachusetts woman was an unexpected getaway driver after a man she met on a dating app robbed a bank. His name. Let's name drop this bitch. Christopher Castillo. Oh, he sounds.
Their first
a
date.
certain way. The unnamed woman, would-be Robin Hood, pled guilty to this week's armed robbery and 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer. So not only did he rob a bank, he beat a police officer. No, Scott. The police officer was not a woman. All committed on their first date, December 2016. What
Wait,
the fuck,
he
dude?
she picked him up from his parents' home
Wow, that's cute.
and then she told him where to drive.
How old? Does this say how old this dude was? No, it doesn't.
She
The
said
two
he
had never-
drank wine in the passenger seat of her Nissan
Oh
Maxima.
my god. Oh, there's a picture. Wait.
Get out of town.
That's got to be it.
No,
oh,
that's a
the Pink
related
Lady Bandit.
article. That's just, you're bad at this.
Oh yeah. The two had never met.
I can't seem to find an image of the guy either.
The two had never met in person before that fateful day, she told police. She didn't think anything was wrong when he told her to pull over to the approach to bank. Oh my god. This sounds so
This
wrong.
is the best part, though. He went into the bank for a few minutes and then suddenly came running back.
sweating with sunglasses, a hat, and a gun, and $1,000. He only got $1,000 goddamn dollars. Dude, you gotta rob a bank better than that. She panicked. Of course, she probably had the tickle shits.
What?
Right.
Her date told the bank he was really hurting.
He's really hurting.
For that $1,000. I know a couple people that could really use $1,000
Oh, geez.
and then go
I know I
spend it
could.
drinking and swallowing any fucktard they meet.
Don't cry. He's worried about panda sex, which he's never going to get.
Fucking whore.
You could just get pandas anywhere on the street these days.
I probably could.
Apparently.
Better looking pandas for cheaper.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
actually, this isn't appropriate for YouTube. We're gonna have to stop this right now.
Is it? Panda? Oh, you just blow pandas.
yeah, whatever.
Jesus.
Sure, why not? No, what's the next story?
Yeah, okay. We're done this. Don't rob banks with your Tinder dates is the moral, right?
That is the moral of this
Unless
story.
you're not going to get caught, then it's fine.
Use Grindr. That way you get a male driver and they'll be a better driver.
So, Iron Mask. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, God, why do you just hate women so much?
Can you look this up, Scott? This Iron Mask thing? You
What
guys
is
don't know
Iron
what this
Mask?
is. If we could
No.
find a trailer, I would be excited to play
I
it.
do not know what Iron Mask is. I know what Iron Man is.
I don't know that it's a real movie because it has Jackie Chan
Well,
and
I'm
Arnold
getting-
Schwarzenegger in it.
I'm getting the man in the Iron Mask,
Try
which
Iron
is
Mask.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because I saw a trailer for it and I said, there's no way this is a real thing. It just can't be. So the best way I could describe the trailer that I saw, it's like a mix of Kung Fu and the man in the Iron Mask, I guess. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's dressed up like a
Pirate.
sort of like a pirate, more like a British soldier type thing, I guess. I don't know. It's very bizarre, and I don't know that it's a real.
Apparently, it is
A real movie. When's it going to be released? Because I didn't catch any of the data. All I saw was a trailer, a very brief one, and it was very confusing to me.
Boom.
Boom! Look at that, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mystery of the Dragon Seal.
I don't know, but
What?
do yourselves a favor and try to catch that trailer. I don't know when it's out.
So is this
due.
like a seal dragon? Like a cute little seal?
I don't
Is this a
think
real
so.
movie?
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know.
Like in theaters?
Supposedly.
That is
coming-
horrific.
Guess it's coming soon.
Is it coming soon?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Charles Dance, and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan gets third billing in this.
It's a sad story.
Oh
or
my
is
God.
it bottom top billing? Who's Charles Dance?
No clue.
Okay, well, so if you're out there, folks, we'd love to have a discussion about it. If you want to tell us what you think this movie's really about, please let us know in the comments, because we don't. And maybe we'll see it if it's even released in the U.S. Like, who the heck knows?
That's a good question. There has been plenty of those films that get released only overseas.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is 800 years old, and Jackie Chan is 900 years old. So
Still
it'll be
doing his
kind of
own
weird.
stunts.
Still doing those stunts. So who the heck knows what that one's about? So I figured I'd just point that out for the folks at home.
I like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. He's cute in that.
Okay.
Yeah, just saying.
So-
Rush
Just
Hour
saying.
72.
Yeah, they should make another one. Chris Tucker needs a comeback.
They're probably doing it now as we
Probably.
speak.
But
So-
you know what they should be doing, and they are doing, and they did, is KFC and Crocs had a collab. That means collaboration. They created a clog that
With a charm that smells like it too.
that's covered in fried chicken with a chicken. What the fuck?
Are you buying these?
What?
Are you
think
buying
we
these
should.
Crocs?
Racist shit is this?
What do you
I think you need to
mean?
buy these.
They're Crocs that are KFC, not for human consumption. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
No shit.
It looks like, oh, look at those. It looks like there's a YouTube thing on this.
This looks What
Whoa.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Combining-
it says on the side of it. You see, it says Kentucky Fried Chicken and Crocs.
Is there any way you could pull the, there's some sort of video on this
No,
from
we
CNN
don't need
Business?
that.
No,
We don't need it.
No.
no, I can't. Those videos I prepped earlier, I can't pull live video while we're live streaming.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I do have.
Well, good luck, folks. Go buy yourself
I wonder,
some
does it say how much they are?
KFC Crocs.
I can't imagine they're
very expensive.
Oh,
$60.
they're $60 goddamn dollars.
Noob for the mere what did you blow? $900? $800?
$800.
How many of those can you buy?
You could get like 30
lot.
pair.
You could get a lot. You get a lot
A lot of
those
Crocs.
Crocs. A lot of chicken smelling Crocs. So
a
go
lot
out
of chicken smelling cocks
and buy
in
yourself.
my mouth, on my feet.
Buy yourself.
You're right.
some
None of that praying helped.
Flavored Crocs. KFC.
Cocks. Chicken
KFC's pretty amusing. They're putting out some weird stuff.
Yeah,
They are hideous.
They are hideous.
No, they are.
Who the fuck would wear that?
Noob would.
I think
I
you
would
should.
not. No.
Why not?
I think
If I was paid,
if we got KFC as a sponsor and they sent you
Oh,
chicken
no.
and Crocs,
I'd shove that shit in my ass.
you would have to
Crocs.
eat the Crocs and wear the chicken.
And wear the chicken on
yeah,
his feet.
no, I'd wear chicken on my taint.
Okay, what's
It has
next?
to be a lot of grease.
Do you like
Anyway,
that grease?
so then there's face tattoos. Apparently, that's a new trend. I'm gonna get prison tears because
Really?
I'm
I thought
always,
you were gonna get Wait, you're not gonna get panda tears?
No, is there difference? Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to
Panda
get whatever
tears
the
are saltier.
fuck Amber Rose got because, sweet Christ, that bitch needs to go play in traffic.
Amber Rose got 2 tattoos on her face.
She needs to transition to Alan Rose because that looks like a man.
I don't know about all of that.
She looks like, I don't know.
What does she look like?
She looks special.
Does
wow,
she
she's
now?
36 years old. God, she took a lot of dicks probably.
Why is that the first thing you say?
Why are you so insulting to people?
It keeps going. It's still the same thing over and over and
Amber
over
Rose.
again. You know none of it's funny, right?
You're not funny. Amber Rose is certainly no stranger to
look at
tattoos.
this.
What does that say? Bash slash?
Those
don't
are
know
her
what it
nicknames
says.
for her sons.
Bash slash.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Her and Amber. What's it? Wait, who's the other girl who
This
got
is-
a face tattoo?
This is her hobbies is bash and slash.
She's bashing and slashing. That gashing. What is who's the other? Amanda Bynes.
Oh, yeah, Amanda Bynes, not Amber
With
Heard.
her
She's too
face-
busy beating Johnny Depp.
Who? Not Amber Heard. No.
Amber Heard is too busy beating Johnny Depp.
Amber Rose.
Who's beating who now?
So, girls with face tattoos, are you in or are you out?
Out.
Yeah, no.
Look, Look, here. People need to realize there's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. You want to get a face tattoo? Go ahead and get a face tattoo. Just remember, when you meet people
It's
for
permanent?
the very first time, and they look at you, the first thing they're going to see is a
Slash and bash.
gear sprocket in your nose and a poorly drawn heart on your cheek.
That's
You know?
definitely real. Remember we were debating if that was real? She released an Instagram
Yeah.
apology because she was very mean to other people.
You also need to remember, like, for certain people, you don't want to do that when, like, your moneymaker is your face.
well, Amanda
you know?
Bynes ain't making no money.
No, but, like-
she used all that money on drugs.
Post Malone can have face tattoos. His face is not his moneymaker. That's his design. That's his art. That's his thing. Whatever. But actresses.
So men
and-
can have tattoos on their face, but
No,
actresses
women
can't.
women can too. But if your face is your moneymaker, there was another one that just happened recently. It was a some model or something that, you know, I think it was a guy that got a face tattoo, and it was like you just ruined.
Oh, like a male model.
Like a male model that just got a face tattoo. Like, you just ruined your career. You just ruined your moneymaker because of this horrible face tattoo that you got.
Noob-Noob needs face tattoos.
I do not need face tattoos. I'm too pretty for that.
I don't know about that all that.
My face is adorable. I
So
get it underneath
what's
my beard.
Next.
So wait, okay,
Yeah, you
so
hide your face.
here's one more example. It's a Canadian model, and this is
Male
the
model?
before and after.
That's
Oh.
not real. That's
No.
fake.
Canadian model tattoos his face.
Get out of here. That's fake news.
That's a lot of
That's
words.
not even a real person. That's a fake image. Way to fall for fake news there.
Oh well,
Scott.
whatever.
Okay. Anyway, HBO Max has finally got something to draw people in because they're never releasing the Snyder Cut.
They are never releasing the Snyder Cut.
The Friends, or is it Friends? I think it's just Friends.
It's just Friends.
It's just Friends. So they agreed to a reunion, and it's gonna be on HBO Max. So that's the perfect example
Like
of how
a
to turn
reunion show where they just talk to each other even though they're still friendly with each other and they don't actually...
An unscripted reunion show is coming to HBO Max in May. I don't know what that means, really. But it's got Friends, and people fucking love Friends, even though that show's just okay.
Jennifer
People do love Friends.
Aniston just released an image on her Instagram that said it's coming or something like that, and it was an image of all the Friends, but it was an image of all the Friends from back then when they were 20 years younger.
Okay, well, she's still attractive.
Oh, she's still Smoke Show.
She's smoke show.
Yeah.
She's
I don't know about the rest of them. What have the rest been doing?
She's smoking shemeets is what she's doing.
Yeah, well,
So are you going to
apparently-
get it? I don't know. HBO Max.
No, I'm not getting it.
Is
for
it worth it?
Friends.
Is there anything even worth it?
You're not getting
on-
it for Friends?
Is there
No,
anything
I
on,
don't
like
really care about Friends.
Is there anything on regular HBO or anything like that that's worth getting it right now?
Not that I can think of offhand. Releasing the Snyder
The
Cut.
Outsider is a good show, and Avenue 5 is pretty good, as we've been reviewing. So those are okay shows. I'm down with those.
If we're gonna go along this line, CBS streaming, all access, not worth the money.
I agree with you, including that Picard is not all that great.
It's not. It's they just released the episode that had Jerry Ryan come back, 7 of 9.
Oh, really?
The tease that you saw in the trailer was the only action that she did the entire show, and then it was as she was leaving because she's only one episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a fraud.
It's a complete fraud, a complete rip. It's horrible.
That sucks.
Yep, it's unfortunate.
Next.
Okay, well, this Will Ferrell is apparently lost in Switzerland. Or he was, or he is, he currently is.
There was some movie that he was filming with, who's the woman from Seinfeld, who was also in Veep?
In Deep?
Veep.
Oh, Veep. Oh, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes, the two of them filmed some ridiculous comedy that was not that interesting.
She's hilarious in Veep. That's good. That's a good show.
It got bad reviews in Sundance, so somehow he got lost during doing one of the skiing stunts and ended up walking through Switzerland. I don't know. That's like a whole thing. Look,
Okay.
there he is. Yep. That's Will Ferrell.
There he is.
Why is this important?
I don't know. He decided to make. He was making the rounds, and I guess he told one of the late shows about it. So I don't know. He didn't come on our show, so
how is that good news?
Kiss my ass.
It's not.
I'm gonna see. It is.
This sounds like a dumb story.
All right. Well,
nobody cares.
They're not all winners.
They're not all winners. Oh my god.
Just like Noob-Noob's life.
I'm a winner. I swear.
Aren't
to God.
you the writer of the news?
I am the writer, and I wrote stuff just to make fun of Scott for.
Okay.
Notice how that was a Scott
I figured
show?
if he was actually going to write something, it was just going to be to stab at me.
I know this next story is definitely his.
This is definitely right up my alley. So Florida, America's treasure, has shut down part of a park due to an annual snake orgy. Okay, sign me up. I have vacation time.
You're ready for that snake orgy?
So things got quite spicy near Lake Hollingsworth in Lakeland, Florida. After residents started reporting snake sightings, the department began investigating, and it turns out they're Florida water snakes, and a large group of them gathered near the lake for a giant orgy. Caution tape was put up.
Did they invite you?
Caution tape was put up to increase public awareness.
That's actually what happens to me too. Whenever I try to get into an orgy, caution tape goes up.
Oh, okay.
I don't. What? Like what?
What? You've never seen a snake orgy?
No.
Look, Scott put up a snake
Is
orgy.
Is it just like a lot of like?
It's just
I think they do like a ball of snakes. All get
Just like a
together.
But what
ball
happens
of
is
sex?
sometimes the ball gets too big and then it starts rolling. And then
it
as
just
it's rolling,
biting,
it gathers
eating
more
people.
snakes
A
and just
giant orgy
gets
ball.
out completely out of control. And then you have a giant orgy ball.
So people had to stay out of that park because of the giant orgy ball.
What the hell is with Florida? They
God,
got,
that
like,
sounds like so much fun. Giant orgy ball?
I don't know about that.
That sounds like a blast.
Sounds like you need to feed it a blaster.
Now, the giant orgy ball.
It sounds so gross when you say it. It sounds awful. Like that's just hideous. Next.
So our final news story has to do with Batman again, sorta. The old Batman, Batfleck, has revealed the real reason why he dropped out of writing and directing and starring in the Batman trilogy.
Really?
Mainly because he didn't want to be an alcoholic again. So originally he said it was because he didn't get the script where he wanted it to be. But he recently revealed that he gave to somebody in the, I think Warner Brothers or something, and they reviewed it and they're like, oh, it's really good, but you're going to drink yourself to death if you do this. So he's like, no, I'm going to.
If his script was so good, why wouldn't they pay him for it and have him keep it and use it if it was so good?
I
don't know. That seems like a
makes
little bit
sense.
of a shady story to me. I'm just saying.
I wish Noob-Noob actually did the news because this was a longer story where he made a statement where he came out and talked about how this is like part of he's trying to be a
His
better
healing?
parent. He's trying to heal. He's trying to do like
Nobody
good
cares about
for
that.
his family and stuff
Who
like
cares?
that.
No.
But Noob-Noob just ignores all of that.
I do remember him saying something about divorcing Jennifer Lawrence was his greatest mistake.
Jennifer Lawrence?
No, Jennifer
Lopez.
Hudson. Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer's body.
Jennifer, no, she a hoe. Jennifer Garner is who he married. The Capital One girl.
You mean
oh yeah,
Elektra.
those horrible commercials.
Yeah.
Elektra.
And that
Electra.
horrible movie.
Yes.
And
that
what the Alias? She was Alias.
how does what's his face? Bullseye. Who's that actor?
That was
Colin Farrell.
Yes.
How does Colin Farrell get to be in 2 major motion pictures about comic book heroes after that Bullseye presentation that he gave?
Because Colin Farrell's a good actor, whereas
He was awful in that.
better actor than-
whereas the writing was the awful part of that.
His accent that he decided to do for that was pretty awful too.
He does some weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
look
granted,
at
yeah,
me,
we'll say,
I've got
yeah,
the
he
Lucky
does.
Charms, and I be throwing the Lucky
Granted,
Charms.
yeah, he
at ya.
does do some weird stuff.
Oh, I'll be throwing them Lucky Charms. I'll be throwing them at you all day. You'll be careful, you.
deadly Lucky
I'm
Charms.
so deadly with me 4-leaf clovers in me horseshoes. I'ma throw them right at your brain. You watch out there, daredevil.
Sounds like fun on the bun.
Does sound like fun on the bun.
I think we should just move to reviews and move on.
Should we?
No? Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
My shiny metal ass.
Yes, you bite it.
Be careful. Be careful.
Okay, that's hard to do.
Yes. Well, just like Bojack Horseman is hard to... I don't know. I didn't really have anywhere to go with that.
Oh, BoJack ended.
Yeah, it did. It ended on season 6, I believe.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Netflix no longer wanted to continue with BoJack. So they did. They split the last season in half. It was like 6 and 6 episodes or something like that. Maybe it was 8 and 8, 16. I forget.
Yeah, it's 16 total episodes.
So it was 8 and 8, and I mean, I personally think it was one of the greatest sitcoms I've ever watched. It was really touching, and
Isn't he just really fucked up the entire time?
He's a degenerate. But it is also about like redemption and those type of things. So it was weird. It was very strange. I don't want to really spoil that much. Clearly, it gets great reviews. It on the tomato meter, it's 93% for the critics and 95% for the audience. And I don't know. It's a spectacular show that's just not going to keep going. I don't know.
Is it Lego Batman is BoJack Horseman?
Yeah, it's funny because I think I said this last episode.
Is it just something that it just ran its course?
No, the creators wanted to continue it, and for whatever reason, Netflix was just like, nah, we're done. I think they made a big mistake splitting up the seasons and dropping them the way they did. Who knows what goes on at Netflix? Remember, they canceled that one show after one season? Like, they don't... If you dip at all in ratings for them, they're like, we're done.
What show did they cancel after one season?
Spinning Out, remember?
Oh, yeah. Nobody cared about that.
Spinning Out. Nobody cares about ice skaters.
It's like a common joke that when you sit down and watch a movie on Netflix, you sit down for 40 minutes of just trying to find something worth watching on
yes,
Netflix.
you spend more time looking for stuff on Netflix than actually watching
it's
it.
Actually really true, unfortunately. It's almost to the point that I almost want to cancel my Netflix because there's nothing on there that's really worth watching anymore.
They had The Witcher.
You mean you don't want to watch Horse Girl?
No. There's nothing.
Really?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Alison Brie is that who's the star of Horse Girl?
When
Gets full
Futurama
frontal.
was on there, I was all about it. I was enjoying that. But now that they're on Hulu, I don't bother with that anymore.
Hulu.
Actually, you know what? There was a good one I saw on Netflix recently. They're doing a night documentary series, like In the Wild, like animal documentary style thing, but at nighttime because the technology can now do nighttime cameras and stuff like that.
You mean nocturnal animals?
Nocturnal animals, stuff like that. I forget what it's called. They're
nocturnal emissions.
But they also did a behind the scenes where they went through all the equipment they used and showed the people out there actually filming and what they had to go through and out in the Arctic, in the wild, and stuff like that. And I found that really interesting. Anybody that's into that stuff would also find that very interesting.
Who just love nighttime cameras.
Well, it's the documentary thing. It's what goes into making a documentary.
Don't they have Earth? That's a pretty big documentary.
Yeah.
BBC Earth.
They
that's
do.
pretty
I
good.
mean, yeah, I guess they do have a couple, big ones, but there's not a whole hell of a lot on Netflix right now that's worth going after.
They're gonna release a couple movies. We'll see. I don't know. You guys didn't like Scorsese, so and you didn't watch Wedding. What was that? A Marriage Story, which won Oscars. So
Yeah, but
apparently
that's a
Netflix
boring-ass
is
movie.
too highfalutin for you.
Did you watch A Marriage Story?
Shut up.
No, I didn't think so. Well, that had Adam Driver, right?
And ScarJo. ScarJo.
Were they like together?
Yeah, they were the married couple, and it was the woman who won the Oscar. She was in
Laura
Jurassic
Dern?
Park. Yeah, Laura Dern.
She
That's
was
what
the,
she won for. She was the attorney or something. She was ScarJo's attorney.
But Laura Dern was in original Jurassic Park, right? The one who shoved her hand up the
Yes.
Triceratops ass or whatever.
Your
With
favorite part.
with the poop.
Yep.
That's the only thing I honestly remember.
You remember everything that involves poop.
Not really. I mean, well, most things. I mean,
Yeah, poopaholic.
I mean, most of the drinks you make are kind of poopy.
that's a little harsh.
It is a little harsh.
They are
I think it was like a B. I mean, I could do better.
most of the drinks you make are pretty shitty.
It's a solid B. You just drink shitty whiskey straight.
That's not shitty.
No, it's not shitty at
It's
all.
shitty. All right, what's next? Enough
Anyway,
about
so
Laura
there's a
Dern.
new show that I've never heard of because it's probably on at like 8 or no, what is it? Like they have weird show times like 12, 11 p.m. or some shit. Medical Police?
It's on Netflix, so you're wrong.
Oh, so I just made that up.
You are wrong.
Isn't it an offshoot of a show from Adult Swim?
It is. It is an offshoot of Children's Hospital. Basically, they take all of the original cast, not all of them, but most of the original cast of Children's Hospital shows up, and then they spin it off into its own little thing.
So is this a comedy?
Yes. It's a farce.
You just called out for liking the dragon fruit rum.
Who?
You asshole.
Dragon fruit rum is delicious.
It was disgusting.
I put it with cherry Coke, cherry dragon fruit in my mouth. God, it was a flavor explosion. I just wanted to swallow.
So this
You
medical.
did
So
swallow.
wait. So this medical police is basically Children's Hospital. Is it weird, funny, nonsensical
Yes.
comedy?
If you like
then I'm
Children's
actually
Hospital,
into it. I thought this was gonna be like another like NCIS style stupid serious like
It's
we are
absurdist
cops.
comedy.
We are cops and we go after those who break medical law.
Medical laws. Yeah. No, it is in fact.
That doctor, he was sneaking out extra IVs to give to junkies on the street. We will track him down. We are the medical police.
It's not quite. I mean, it's a farce. So, like the Fonz, who is in Children's Hospital.
Okay.
He shows up in it, and so does Malin Ackerman. Like all the original stars. Who's the guy, the clown guy with the blood on his? He's in it. Rob Corddry.
But here's the important
Rob
part.
Corddry.
Is it good?
Whatever. If you like Children's Hospital, it's good. I don't like Children's Hospital, so it's just not my humor. I just don't like it. I don't find it funny at all. So I watched one episode and said, no, thank you. Pass, please. I'll take a hard pass on that.
So you're not going to watch it at all?
No, I refuse.
You're just waiting for, what the hell's that show on Adult Swim to come back? That crazy one? Take
Mr.
Tone?
Pickles?
Take Tone.
Yes.
Tig Tone!
Tig Tone!
We're just waiting for another season of Take Tone.
What else is there to wait for?
Well, that's true. Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball Super is done, so can't really wait for any more of that.
No.
Shame that is.
You helpy.
Cheers to whatever that is.
Yes.
Very helpy. Anyway, so I saw two movies. One was good and one was a fantasy. So Fantasy Island. I was really expecting a tiny man named Tattoo to greet me during this entire movie.
And he did not show up at all, did
No, nor did he look like that.
Isn't Michael Pena in this, though?
Yes, he is Mr. Rourke.
Is he a tiny man?
No, he's not. He's
a
the white
normal-sized
dude.
man.
He plays that white dude from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
so
That's
this,
not a white
so
dude.
wait,
That's
so
Ricardo Montalban.
The tiny
So-
Mexican dude plays the white dude.
So this isn't, or wait, where am I on the screen? So that isn't the actual Fantasy Island that we're talking about?
No, you're talking about the wrong. This is a horror movie. They
Not really.
It's not.
Sort of. It's like horror,
supposed to be.
comedy, mystery.
It's one of the. It's a Blumfeld movie, right? Or
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Yeah, Blumfield. Blowfield.
Blumhouse. Bloom in it.
Blooming onions.
It's like a smorgasbord of categories, genres. It doesn't really work as any.
It doesn't actually function as a movie.
No, I never. What did you guys watch the '80s show? No?
Yes.
Was it?
The plane.
Wait.
It was not a horror. It was not horror, correct?
Let's see.
Oh my God, is that Tattoo?
Yeah, that's Tattoo. I can rewind. Cool.
The plane.
Jesus, it was not a horror in any way, right? The show.
No, it was about fulfilling your fantasies.
So every episode just had different people just randomly having fantasies.
Yes.
Did they ever explain what happened to the fantasies?
Usually they are turned into orgies. Snake
or like
orgies.
why they happened.
Orgy
or how-
balls.
Into orgy
I mean,
balls.
that is my fantasy orgy ball.
There was
That is,
never.
I just added that to my bucket list.
Orgy ball.
So there was
orgy ball.
never an explanation as to how the island was able to grant wishes or anything, or
no explanation. Just
Okay.
I think it's Ricardo Montalban. If
Yeah, it was
only
Ricardo Montalban.
someone could look that up.
All right, hold on. Yes,
Ricardo Montalban.
is he an actor?
Yeah, he's also Khan, if I'm correct.
Oh, really?
Fantasy
Oh,
Island.
from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he was. He was the same guy.
Is
You
it
mean-
Ricardo Montalban?
You mean Shaka Khan?
Shaka Khan.
It's not Shaka Khan.
No.
Shaka Khan.
Khan the.
You are.
Holy shit! This went on for
Eternal.
This only went on for 2 years.
No, that's not the show. It's from '74. No, that is not. It's the remake of Fantasy Island.
Oh, they made a remake?
That's Ian McDermott, and
What?
I think it's Ian McDermott. I could be wrong.
Malcolm
about that.
McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell. There you go.
All right, let's take a look. Is it Ricardo Montalban? It is.
Ricardo Montalban, who plays Khan.
Anyway. Okay, so that happened. Anyway, so the Blumhouse.
Is Khan in this?
No, he's not.
No. Is Ricardo Montalban? Oh, he's dead.
No,
So,
he's very dead. So this one is nothing like the TV show. Apparently, I've never
Not
watched
even
it.
remotely. It's a
Blumhouse production.
How funny is it that even V's shirt is a lower V than half the girls in that image?
That is true.
Yes,
Who's
your
V?
your DB
Noob-Noob.
is
Yeah,
Oh,
Noob-Noob.
yeah.
No, actually, I think I'm going to start calling you V.
Oh yeah.
So that's Z, and that's
and I'm
V.
that deep
And now you're V.
called Deep V?
Z, V, and Big D.
I thought it was medium D.
No, you were Sledgehammer.
No.
And you were ball peen hammer, right?
And I was
lightning.
no Noob-Noob was ball peen hammer.
No, that's big. A ball peen hammer is big. I thought he was
Oh.
like a pencil or something.
Oh,
like that.
he was like
You know the pencils that you use to fill out when you're
Tap
playing
hammer.
miniature golf?
Oh my god.
yeah, like
I thought that's what he was.
a tap hammer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
What's a tap hammer?
It's very
it's
tiny.
very
Does that
tiny.
put in nails?
No.
No,
You don't tap
not
the
even,
nails in?
It's not even big enough to put nails in.
Can
You know,
put
like you know those little hammers where you like hit it and it squeezes like. Beep, 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 boop,
Can you
beep,
put it in someone's
beep, boop.
mouth?
No,
No.
barely,
Well,
barely.
I mean, if it still goes in.
It's not enough to choke on.
It's big enough to go in and the person still be able to talk clearly
Ooh.
because it's not that big.
That's bringing up bad memories. So anyway, this one was a horror movie, sorta. Also comedy and mystery.
Why don't you read the critic consensus?
Yeah. Fantasy Island tries to show audiences the dark side of wish fulfillment, but mainly serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of exhuming long-dead franchises.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
Really? Rotten Tomato critics have it at 10%.
And the audience score is 47%.
That's still
Also
that
not good. That's trash.
I would say it was mediocre.
Well, what grade would you give it?
Fucking thing sucks.
B minus.
Really? You'd give it
C
like
plus,
an
B minus.
80%? A
C plus.
79?
C plus. Let's go C plus.
Wow.
It was not scary at all. If you're looking for a horror movie, nope. If you're looking for a comedy, nope.
Why was it a skull? Like, why is the logo of a person screaming or a skull? Like, why is that?
I don't
And
know.
how? So then, with that being said, how can you say that this was not a bad movie?
It was an okay mystery, but then when the mystery is revealed, you're just like, what the fuck? And then Michael Rooker's in it, though, and he plays a crazy dude.
You're talking about Yondu?
Yes, Yondu was in it. It was, I mean, the setting's cool. The mystery before it was revealed is somewhat intriguing. The performances were okay. They try to make it like, the effects were cool. Like the whole fantasy aspects. The wish fulfillment thing was cool. Like the one group they wanted it all, so they became like some super rich party people.
Wanted it all. That
was literally their wish.
I wish for all.
Yeah. So then they got some like fucking penthouse and all these party
Just
girls.
give me all.
That is
panda sexing.
That is the most weird screaming island I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and
then they didn't get all.
No, and then it turned into like, well, all your wishes won't go exactly how you plan, and then like shit just happens, and then you're like, wait, all of these wishes are part of someone else's big wish, but that big wish is disastrous and mean and evil, and then you're like, what? Why is this happening? And then you're like, oh my god, this bitch is crazy.
It is an outrage, and I'm bored. So
it was okay.
I
would not pay money for it. Let's put it that way.
Oh Lord,
do not pay the monies for it.
Thing sucks.
Wait for it to stream.
What you should pay monies for is this cute blue little bitch that just runs really fast into your heart, and that's Sonic.
And he got all them monies.
He did.
Sonic brought in all them monies.
After the much aligned redesign, because he looked bad in the beginning, so thank Christ they redesigned him.
Them legs.
Do not spoil any of this movie, because I actually want to go see it.
So dem teeth and dem, yeah, because you think there's something to spoil. Here, let me tell you the plot, and I didn't even see it. Sonic runs fast, but not all the time, because sometimes he has to not get to
Dr. Robotnik
chases him.
Apparently makes the movie.
How is that possible?
From what I heard, it was Jim Carrey definitely made the movie.
Well, read the critic consensus.
It was both.
It was Sonic too?
Yeah. So the critic consensus, fittingly fleet and frequently fun, Sonic the Hedgehog is a video game-inspired adventure the whole family can enjoy, and a fine excuse for Jim Carrey to tap into that manic energy that launched his career. I mean, that's very true.
The best.
The movie is just like off the wall crazy.
It's
Jim Carrey looks like he did acid before he did this role.
For every part of the role.
But it works. Like, it's not logical or has a fluid story.
Does it have all the cool sound effects?
Doesn't have any of those.
What?
Nope.
What? Even when he gets the rings?
No, I don't think so, honestly.
Stupid. Does he ever do whoop whoop?
Nope.
Why?
I don't believe so. If he did, I missed it.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But honestly, Sonic looked fantastic. The guy who voiced him, Ben Schwartz, did a great job, making him seem vulnerable and
vulnerable. I don't need my Sonic to be vulnerable.
He was very vulnerable. He was lonely and sad and all that kind of stuff. So
he's a sad.
He played him well, and then he played that dopey, fun energy well, like he was clueless about the world. But the story, dear God, did it make no goddamn sense?
How is it gonna make sense?
You were expecting this to make sense.
I heard it's a kids movie, is what I heard. I heard
it very much is.
It could be enjoyed by adults who enjoy Sonic. I enjoyed it, and I'm an adult.
No, you're not.
I have a house.
You're barely an adult.
I live with myself.
Bro, dude, you're barely an adult.
Why would you not want to see this movie? Tell me why.
That's so awesome.
Why not? Why wouldn't you want to see it?
I have no desire to see Sonic do anything.
Why?
I could see this movie for free.
When this comes out for free, will you watch it?
Maybe not. I just don't care.
You know you will.
Why?
Don't lie to us. You know
I
you're
didn't
going
watch Detective Pikachu, and that's free.
Yeah, I'm not watching that either.
Yeah,
because no one cares about.
Who cares about
Pikachu.
Sonic?
Oh.
I would rather play the Sonic game on PlayStation nothing.
Well, I mean, I grew up. Holy crap, that's loud.
No, I would rather play the Sega Genesis for an hour and a half than watch Sonic.
I grew up playing that Sonic. That Sega Genesis original Sonic. I grew up playing that.
I would rather play that again.
That's probably why I'm interested in seeing this, is because I grew up on that game so much.
I just think you're gonna be like, it's a kids movie, and there's none of the cool
sometimes
stuff.
Sometimes you can enjoy a kids movie. It's not that big a deal.
I don't enjoy children's movies.
Don't then.
Well, Detective Pikachu,
you miserable old person,
was the highest grossing video game adaptation for an opening weekend until that little blue bitch ran his way to 4 more millions and made.
The budget is substantially lower than Detective Pikachu.
Let's see.
The budget for Detective Pikachu was $150.
No, what was it really?
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit, biscuits.
Yeah, and Sonic was $185, and I would bet 10 million of that, or it's not $185, it's $85.
Yes, $85.
I would bet you 10 million of that was just for the redesign.
And thank God, because if they didn't
get rid of
redesign
Dem
that,
Teeth?
yeah, no, that would.
I will watch Sonic when they show the original.
I would watch.
I would
that
watch
too.
it for them teeth.
I really hope they do a director, or not like an alternate edition with like that, because they have it. They most definitely have that.
Oh
cut.
yes, I want to see that as a special edition. I want to be able to choose weirdo Sonic.
So you can click a button on your remote to switch back and forth between Sonics.
Yes, I want weirdo Sonic and I want regular Sonic. Give them to me.
But
release the Sonic cut. Release it.
The true Sonic.
So
cut.
you actually won with that Sonic.
Yes, I want to be equally horrified and petrified.
That thing is terrifying.
Look at look how the color of his tummy is wrong. How do they screw that up?
I honestly don't know.
No, we have past your bedtime.
Yeah, it is past my bedtime.
It is, 8:39 Eastern Standard Time. So
Need
it's
some
very
Pringle
difficult.
dicks.
You need some Pringle dicks in your dong hole.
But anyway, yeah. So Sonic made $58 million opening weekend. It's already grossed $130 million worldwide, so it is well on its way to earning a sequel.
It's definitely gonna have a sequel.
Most definitely. Yeah.
100%.
They set it up for one.
Don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining. I'm just saying they're setting that shit up for a sequel. And I think the sequel will probably do even better because I feel like a lot of fans were on the fence with this. The next one, they'll be like, okay, we trust you now.
Wasn't this a first-time director, too? That's what I think I heard.
Who was the director?
I don't think they're going to put a ton of money into a hardcore director for this.
Well, dude, if it only costs $85 million, I mean, that's obviously still a lot of money. But for today's day and age, that's pretty cheap. Like, they basically...
Jeff Fowler.
They got this on the cheap and made a whole ton of money.
I don't know who Jeff Fowler... Yeah, Birds of Prey people are pissed off because they're like, no one's seeing Birds of Prey anymore because Sonic's
It already beat Birds of Prey.
Because Birds of Prey is a horrible movie, so no one wants to go see it.
Worldwide, Birds of Prey is only at $153 million. By next weekend, Sonic will have surpassed Birds of Prey.
Wow, but Birds of Prey budget isn't that high either.
It's
only
it's about the same.
5.
They're about
kind
the
of shocking. So it made its money back.
Sure, when you consider marketing and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you just double the trouble. So 160 and it's made 153. It'll make it might not break 200, but it's not gonna. What'll be really interesting is will people go see Suicide Squad? But I think people like James
Suicide
Gunn.
Squad.
So
you mean
Suicide
the remake?
Squad 2,
Yeah,
or soft reboot.
I don't know what that is.
Jeff Fowler.
They're just making shit. They don't know what they're doing over
Scroll
at DC.
down here. He did Go for Broke. And he did he's directed 2 movies, Sonic and Go for Broke. And he directed Go for Broke in 2004.
Yeah, no, so.
Wow.
I guess considering that, he didn't do bad. He didn't do bad.
Did you think it was a greatly directed movie?
No.
Wow.
Not really. It was entertaining. I would want to see this again.
That does not make me feel better.
Okay. Well,
Only
he's
if it's
adorable.
horrifying Sonic.
No, he's like cool looking Sonic.
No, I want horrifying Sonic.
You want more baby Sonic.
Why are you so hung up on terrifying Sonic?
Well, if it's a little baby movie, I would rather at least be like horrified at how they did his teeth and legs the whole time. You know what I mean? I need to be interested by something, and Sonic doesn't do it for me. I'm not, and Jim Carrey certainly does not. Was Jim Carrey good enough for you to be like, I love Jim Carrey again? He's so great.
I mean, I never didn't love Jim Carrey. The man just got slowly more insane.
Well, he's pretty goddamn insane now, so you're just not, you're into it or not?
Yeah, no, he was a great Eggman.
Except for he was not big Eggman.
No, but there's room for sequels.
There's room for him to get a little thickness in there.
Yeah, he can be a thick boy.
Did he have any weird inventions?
No, but he had like a weird. He just had a bunch of weird scenes where you're just like, what the fuck?
Did he trap little animals in little pods?
He did not.
Then what is this? How is this related to Sonic? No sound effects, no collecting rings, no nothing.
His name?
No. So my disappointment in Sonic.
And Sonic
continues.
called him Eggman because his robots look like eggs. Haha, funny.
And he craps out eggs?
No, his robots look like spherical eggs. So Sonic was like, oh, okay, Eggman.
Okay,
like,
Eggman.
That's where the name came from.
Eggman.
That's where it came from.
Are we sure that's not where the name came from and not from that?
Does he ever look like that?
He does. That's from the fucking movie.
I understand that, but he doesn't initially look like that.
Not
so he
at all.
evolves into that.
99% of the movie, he looks not like that at all.
Okay, well, then now he looks like Eggman with a moustache.
Yes, a very thick moustache.
So I'm assuming they do some sort of like explosion gag where something blows up in his face and that's what causes his hair to disappear and his
Not at
mustache
all.
to go like that?
No, it's a choice.
Oh, it's a style choice.
It's a choice. He makes the conscious effort to look like
more
a penis.
insane than he already does.
I wish you made a conscious effort to be less noobish.
Yeah, but then the show wouldn't be as good.
But we tried to pray it away.
Much better. We couldn't even pray it away.
You were trying to pray the gay away. Oh, that's what you were doing.
No,
oh my God.
we
you
were
were trying
not
to pray the gay
doing
away.
conversion
We don't do
therapy.
that. There's no, we don't do actual conversion
We
therapy. It's
accept
dangerous and
everyone
unacceptable.
as they are, except for Noob-Noob.
Yeah,
and
no,
your
you do
Noob-Noob
not accept me
behavior.
at all.
Your behavior is
I'm very
appalling.
fearful for my life for tomorrow. We're going to be filming some bonus content for our YouTube channel.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
More like
And
boner
I
content.
might get violently raped.
As long as it was on film, we don't care.
Like, I'm close enough for a woman for Scott to want to beat. So I'm scared.
Are you still transitioning?
I am very much transitioned.
You're there, or
I'm
almost
there. Like, look
You
at these
are there?
tits. Look at them. Look at that.
Oh,
we don't have a choice.
Jesus.
Your shirt shows them.
Can
Look
we
at
just
that.
blur him out?
You jealous. You peanut butter and jealous.
We need to
biscuit.
blur him out.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you I can fix that
Just
right
drink
now.
some milk.
Can you? There's
Yeah.
no way.
Let
You
it
can add a
dribble
blur.
down your chin. Oh, you fucking whore. Hold on. Nope, I'm not that flexible. Nope.
Look.
Nah.
Now he's the orc.
If you're looking on screen, folks, he's Scott is placing Noob-Noob all over the place.
I'm getting dizzy.
keeping Noob-Noob off camera
Keep him
for
off
all
camera
of you.
for the whole thing. One day we'll have a real reveal of Noob-Noob too.
I look forward to that. That'd be fun.
No.
When Noob-Noob actually takes off
I
his
like my
glasses
job.
and hat.
Well,
We reveal the true identity.
oh,
of
hell
Noob-Noob.
no.
I mean, you're gonna have to because I'm telling you right now, my beard and hair is much better than yours, and until you take off the hat and glasses, there's no proof that that's the case.
I think it's a fake beard.
My
How about
beard's
that?
fake?
How about
I think
that?
it is. I think his beard is fake.
No, my beard is luscious. Why are you
it could be
stroking
fake.
Pickle Rick?
I think you need to take off your hat and beard,
No,
your
I will
hat and
not.
glasses to
I
show us.
refuse.
I'm riding the vehicle. I'm Pickle Rick, and I'm Pickle Rick. Sorry,
refuse.
is that all we have for today's show?
That is all we have. I have shut my laptop.
Well, thank you for joining us on a live episode here, folks. Hopefully we get better at doing this. We'll release this on the podcast as we normally do. And, if you get the opportunity to check it out live, we are, as we play audio clips for you, we also have visual now so you can see what we're doing.
That's the fun thing about going live on YouTube. So, if you like what you heard here this
Give
week,
us a like.
head on over to our Instagram at ork_u. Head on over to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. If you're already with us on YouTube, thank you for joining us. If not, check us out by searching Our Reviews Will Kill You. We are going live weekly now. And so you know when we are going live and when we post new videos, because yes, Noob's right, we are making new videos tomorrow for additional content. You have to hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when those new videos become available for your viewing pleasure. And of course, hit the like button because we want to see that you like us because we live off your attention. And as always, Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, ScottWillKillYou.com, your one-stop shop for video and stuff and podcasts.
It looks more ridiculous when you put your own
and the
logo
store.
up.
That's right. I'm doing it. I did.
You do that.
I did that. That's my logo right there. So check out Scott Will Kill You Productions at ScottWillKillYou.com. And you can go over there and find links to Wandering Lies. Yes, the album release show in Vienna, Virginia on March 28th.
Vienna Sausage.
Vienna Sausages. Check them out by checking out WanderingLies.com. Of course, they have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everything else as well, which all those links are available at scottwillkillyou.com, so go check them out as well.
Will you be able to download their album on iTunes? I keep asking you difficult questions.
In theory, I
Scott.
would think so. I actually do have the name of the album
that I've been asking you for weeks.
You've been asking for 3 weeks
at least.
It looks like it is going to be called. I don't know. It's in here somewhere.
Well, look for Wandering Lies.
The Last Goodbye is going to be the name of the new album.
Hopefully it's not the last goodbye for us.
No, it will not be the last goodbye for us. We will continue to bring you new content as we go.
Well, then that means from all of us here at Our Reviews Will Kill You, to all of y'all at home, we love y'all.